Hey guys, welcome back to my kitchen. You know, I normally do film in the kitchen, but today it's actually very relevant because today I wanted to talk about Swedish foods that really confuse me. I've been living in Sweden for almost 2 years now, and I've been keeping a list of everything that is new to me in Sweden and things that just surprised me or stood out to me in some way. After going through my list the other day, I realized how many things were related to food. So I thought it would be fun to make an entire video dedicated to food-related things that have stood out to me in Sweden. And I have a lot of questions, so let's get to it. So the first thing on my list is yogurt containers, which now that I've been here for 2 years, a lot of these things seem so normal to me now, but I have to remember that when I first saw yogurt in a cardboard container and yogurt that you pour out, that was totally new to me.
Det är den de gillar. Vad sa du?
In the States, I've never seen yogurt in cardboard packaging. Usually it would be similar to like a plastic tub, or, you know, it would come in a container similar to Kvarg. Perfect transition into Kvarg as my number 2 food that confused me. I've never heard of Kvarg and I didn't try it until recently. It tastes really good. It has like a sweeter taste, but the texture is so thick. And that's my one complaint, or I guess I don't prefer Kvarg over yogurt or something. I don't know, is there like a better way to eat Kvarg, like with toppings and stuff like that? Because every time I have it, it's so thick. It's like tough to try and like chew through. But it tastes good. So yeah, Kvarg was a new one for me. I have not tried fish balls yet, but I have to say I'm a bit curious because what are they? I mean, I'm assuming it's just like a ball of fish. Instead of like a chicken nugget, you have a fish ball. To be honest, I feel like fish balls don't sound disgusting. They sound weird, but like, I guess I wouldn't be opposed to eating one if I had to. So yeah, fish balls and then surströmming. That can go in the same category as fish balls.
Dude! You know what? Ooh, that smell! Oh, God! Oh!
I've never tried either of them. Should I try them sometime? Would you guys want a video of that? So before moving here, the only time I had ever seen food in a tube would have been from Kalles Kaviar. A classic. But then it wasn't until I actually went grocery shopping and noticed that there was like a whole wall of food in tubes. And this just blew my mind because I couldn't believe the variety. There's so many different types of toppings. The only ones I feel like I've ever bought are like for tomato paste. And I will say that actually is so much better here to have tomato paste in a tube. In the States, I've bought tomato paste, but it always comes in like a little, like a miniature can, and then you open it, and of course you don't really need a whole lot of it, you know, just like a scoop or two, which is never the whole can. And so I think the second half always goes to waste. So I will say it's really nice that tomato paste here, when it comes in a tube, it definitely keeps for a long time. So I do like that. But it still weirds me out. So I gotta be honest, I am not a huge fan of Kräftor. I know that that's a big thing here in Sweden, but last year I finally had my first kräftskiva, and it was a lot of fun. There were games and drinks and really cool hats. But when it came to the actual crawfish part, I wasn't quite understanding the hype, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know how much Emma has told you, but I grew up in Ohio.
I actually was able to film the first crawfish I ever tried, so you'll see for yourself.
Suck the juice out of that one.
Do I have to suck the juice?
No.
You have to suck the juice.
Suck it.
Suck it. Suck the juice, man.
What comes out of it?
Oh, it's good. You'll see.
Suck it.
Good taste.
Oh my god.
Nej, men det var inte bra.
Right?
It was okay. That was my first crayfish. Okay. The other thing was that you start out with, a pretty big crawfish, and by the time you take it all apart to get to the meat, you get this much. Just a little itty bitty piece of meat. I definitely thought the party was fun, and again, really cool hats. But the actual crawfish, I feel like I'm just a little confused. Just this much. The same amount of meat that you actually get in a crawfish. I'm that confused. Number 6 is Kroppkakor versus Pitepalt. I hope I'm saying those right. These are 2 different foods that are very similar to me, to the point that I thought it should go in this video because I'm very confused about the differences. My understanding is that it's kind of like a mashed potato mix that you stuff with meat, and then you enclose it in potato, and then you cook it. So then when it comes out, it almost looks like a potato, but on the inside is meat and filling. So now I'm gonna double check if I was right. Okay, so on Wikipedia, it says allt is made of raw potatoes, while the dumplings made out of pre-boiled potatoes are referred to as kroppkakor. This gives the pitepalt a darker color in comparison.
Palt äter man i Norrland och så äter man ju kroppkakor i södra Sverige. Precis.
It seems like the inside filling is the same. Dude, I don't know. So if you guys can help me out, I'm very confused about this. So when I was in Systembolaget, I was looking for the different vodkas, expecting to find Svedka, front and center, It's a Swedish vodka, and they didn't have it. But what was really surprising was when I had asked my friends, I was like, I can't believe they don't have Svedka here. And their response was, what is Svedka? What is Svedka? It's one of the largest vodka brands in the States. And today I also posted an Instagram story asking, have you guys ever heard of Svedka before? And the last time I checked the results, it was 80% said no. So that's why I'm confused about Svedka, is why is it so well known in the States and then it's not known in Sweden, and it's made down the road, So yeah, Svedka is made in Lidköping. It is a Swedish brand, and I'm surprised and confused. So I've never had a Smörgåstårta before, and I'm hoping I get to try one soon. But the first time I saw it, I think I had to do a double take because I was looking at all of the delicious desserts and princess torta, and then suddenly I saw a bunch of shrimp and meat and cheese and on top of a cake, and I was like, what is this? And I have learned since that it's not like a dessert cake. It's, I think, more like a bread So, I mean, it makes sense. It seems like it's all of the ingredients that you would have on a sandwich or just a normal dish. But for some reason, it needs to be in this form that looks like a cake. And it is cool that like a lot of times they're actually decorated with the, cucumbers and stuff. Like they kind of decorate it to make it look very pretty, like a cake. But it's not dessert. And it's just so weird to me. I hope I can like come around once I finally taste one. But for now, my thoughts are, it's really weird. There's just something about the word cake. And there you have it. 8 Swedish foods that really confuse me. I'm hoping to get some answers about some of these things that I have seen here in Sweden. Most importantly would probably be the tubes. And it's not even just the toppings that come in tubes. I've also seen like soup come in a bag that was kind of shaped like a tube. Once I saw soup in a bag, and then we got food in tubes, and then I saw shrimp on a cake. You guys, what is happening? As I said, this is just a silly video, and I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys very soon. Hey do. I swear to God, this is the Kalles Kaviar.
It is.
Kalles Kaviar is just really salty. It has a weird texture. It comes out of a blue tube. Okay.
But you're done though.
I have one bite, I'm good. There's like nothing good about it.